this is where you belong. You feel out of place? Where would you even go? What would you have me do? Your place is here.
He's right.
The frost-bitten horn which you bear once overflowed. It holds a certain power still, of course. But never again shall mortal kind take it for granted.
Ahoy there. Let's both of us keep... Most excellent.
Cheers, mate.
Safe travels.
Nice day we're having on the surface. You should see it, boss.
Ah!
Back again.
Those Catholic companion things you have from Nyx, or whoever they ended up with. I know they have been benefiting you.
Yeah, well, I'm to attempt to escape this place by any means necessary, right? I figure if I can call on Olympus for aid, maybe some of my friends can help me in a pinch as well.
Not what I mean. Some of your friends have been reluctant to engage against me during our scuffles on the surface. Know that I have authorized them to proceed if necessary.
Wait, really? You're saying it's okay for your own loyal subjects to side against you up there? You won't take it out on them?
I consider it an expansion of their responsibilities. Now go.
The pact is sealed. Lord Ares.
Perhaps once all of this is over, my good kin, you might arrange twixt myself and your dark mother, Nyx, some sort of chance to meet. Do think upon it, and declare to her my interest, if you please. It's good to kind of see you down there, man. Now here, take this.
Me?
I'll have you know something, young Zagreus. The bitter cold and frost is just as inescapable as death itself.
That's what you...
I'd ask you show me a good time there, love. Although I almost can't imagine a good time where you reside. So dreary constantly.
No rush, but go on and pick one of these, boss.
I have returned. Good, I'm not too late. Got here as quickly as I could. You're welcome. You're not too bad at this.
Well, see you.
No.
Oh, Lerny, why?
I'm up. You look like someone who just got turned to stone, then crushed to a bloody pulp by the mega gorgon of Asphodel. Am I right? Oh, look, I'm sorry to hear that. And before you ask, I won't tell Duzа. Don't you worry about that.
That's very reassuring.
Well,
It's my great pleasure to make your acquaintance. Call me Duzа, please. I'm your house custodian, and I am at your service. Anything you need, just call, okay?
Duza, wonderful to know you. This house is immaculate. Night and day difference from before. Now I know exactly whom to compliment.
Thanks so much. I will not let you down.
thank you in turn.
The house is in order.
Help me, Nyx. Or rather, help yourself. Lord Ares seeks for me to put the two of you in contact. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting so defensive here now that I think on it.
Do not concern yourself with my ability to navigate my interpersonal relationships, my child. It pleases me Lord Ares told you this. Those of Olympus rarely say such things to any of us here.
I hear from them rather a lot myself. Uncle Poseidon.
Oh, little Hades. I had heard you were preparing to rain terrible destruction on your enemies, so I got here as quickly as I could. I'm not too late, am I?
A crisp and pleasant winter's evening to you, Zagreus. Now here.
I know it's been tough times of late, but look, you just keep going and you'll make it, man.
Athena.
Take heart, cousin, for you have found me even in the suffocating darkness of the underworld. May my power be of some assistance.
No time for further talk now, sisters. Take him now.
Witchcraft. What can you do?
Those are the gauntlets of the fated King Gilgamesh, are they not? A bringer of destruction and an agent of the fates. You are full of surprises, my kin.
There, on your hands. The weapons you call Malphon. They're just as I saw in my dream. Monstrous. Like me.
Former property of someone called Gilgamesh. The beastman he fought, Enkidu. You said they became friends. What said your dream about us on that front, sir?
It didn't say much. Only that we would fight. Just as that Gilgamesh and Enkidu once did. Maybe the outcome will be the same. Maybe it won't. We'll find out. Stand down. I concede. Ugh. The might of Gilgamesh. I understand it now. But I won't make his friend's mistake. We'll fight again.
Got you, Asterius. Lady Athena.
I bring to you the Lady Demeter, cousin. I've asked that she please rest assured knowing we have...
Oh, you needn't lavish me with...
Your foolish attempts shall get you nowhere!
Got to keep at it.
You are here.
Should check the garden.
Greetings.
So, Mother, all the pomegranates around here, those are your doing?
Not a lot of fruit trees take to this environment, my son. Though there's something about pomegranates. Maybe it's that their seeds so resemble the gemstones your father liked so much. Or that they don't need much water.
Fruit trees, huh? I grew up around all these poms and never thought much of it. Are there many other types of fruit trees on the surface, then?
Well, I suppose there are a few. But I like pomegranates most of all.
I like them too.
Oh, this is wonderful, except... I'm racked with guilt for having nothing much to give you in return. You never even got a mother's love from me.
Please don't say that. It's just a gift, all right? Besides, can't we start now? Mother and son type things, if you would like.
I'd like that even more than this fine nectar, Zagreus.
That definitely came to pass. Where would I be without my friends? Well then, let's get to work.
All of this realm are born of darkness, boy. It's part of everything you'll ever see. The mortals on the surface, they all fear it, foolish as they are, unable to even see its power.
Fear is for the weak.
Hey, I propose a toast to you there, man, and may you always kill whatever's in your path, and on and on. The living and the dead alike desire what I represent. Their appetite for bloodshed cannot easily be sated. A goal to strive for, no?
Goddess Athena.
You'll have your justice in due course, cousin. I promise you.
Ladies?
Come on, Red Blood. Let's see you kill me again.
There's something to the barrenness where you reside. Perhaps someday it shall be more like that up here.
I sensed your presence here. Figured you'd be up to have another of our little contests. Now let's go. Who wants to be the first to die?
He's back.
What chance did they have? You earned this fair and square.
Caught wind you need my services here, boss.
I expected you to reappear. Let us fight.
Showed that stupid Hydra at least.
Hello?
See you out there soon enough, all right?
Well, be that as it may. If they pester you at all, do let me know and I shall have them dealt with quickly.
Oh, Hades. I think the shades around here have been through enough as it is. I don't mind them. After all the time I spent on my own, having some company has been a welcome change.
You are certain all your needs have been provided for? Because if there's anything that you require...
Require? Look at this place, Hades. Look at me. I have everything. And so do you. Try not to worry quite so much. And be patient with your son. That's all I ask.
Persephone, I cannot promise you such things. They're not my strengths. Besides, I have a reputation to uphold. God of the dead. If the wretches do not fear me, or you for that matter, what then?
I'm not going to tell you how to balance your work, your marriage, and your parental responsibilities. I don't think anybody on Olympus or below knows quite how best to manage that. So long as we do our best.
Our best. That I can promise you.
Lady Artemis.
How fares the hunt this time around? Okay? I bet it could be better, so, here. Maybe this'll help.
Oh, dearest, I suspect we'll have ourselves a most exciting time together, you and I. Just do your best and it'll all be fine.
Fan.
Death is inescapable. What say we go take care of business here just like we used to, Zag? This one's on me, Zag.
Lord Ares.
You're clear of them for now. You've gotten stronger, Zag. Be seeing you.
The wretched dead you face perhaps forget themselves. Go then. Remind them of the agony which brought them to your realm.
Hi, hon. I'm fine here on my own, hun. But I wouldn't mind if he was here. Try this.
So good.
How?
That Lerny. Ah.
And if you ever need anything at all, Your Royalness, you can always find me wide awake right over there. Though I really shouldn't leave my post like this, not even for you.
I truly appreciate it.
Here's what I caught lately. Do you enjoy Orpheus' singing, Nyx? He seems a bit concerned that you might not.
I am amenable to the consonance of his harmonies, child.
So that's a yes. All right, one more time.
Go with my blessings, Zagreus, though you may take but one.
Hey, have I got just the thing for this particular occasion, man?
He returns! You must take sick, appalling pleasure in defeat, Hellspawn.
Ugh.
Honored to have met you, great Achilles, our royal guard. Good to know whom to turn to should anything run afoul around here. So it was you who instructed my son in the martial ways.
Indeed, Your Grace. He was a talented student. If only you could have seen his progress. Surely you would have been very proud.
I am proud. You know, you were already quite the name back on the surface when I lived upon Olympus. I should think your legend spread much farther still since then.
Oh, I doubt that. Although, thank you, Your Grace.
No need to worry any longer, dearest. I bring you strength and comfort, and I shall be watching every step of yours most carefully.
Your foes shall soon find it impossible to overcome your strength combined with mine.
I have returned. We'll catch up later. Now let's deal with these wretches and be done. That's quite enough of that.
Power of Olympus.
Not bad, Zag. Here.
Gone. Oh. What happened to Hypnos?
Queen Persephone. All of us, we are most pleased you're back. If there is anything that I can do to ease your acclimation to this house, you need but ask.
Why, thank you, Thanatos. I'll take you up on that if I can think of anything anytime soon. But my, you've grown. I understand you've been looking after my son in the meantime.
Your son, he is very capable of looking after himself, it turns out. Although I try to be there just in case. Though I must beg your pardon, Queen. Someone awaits me on the surface now.
I know how mortals hate waiting around.
Regarding your responsibilities, our resources director is available to you in my private quarters. Normally, it would be I alone transferring excess resources back into our realm.
The fabled resources director. So now I get to give away the hard-earned resources I've painstakingly gathered over time.
You get to do precisely that. It is not necessary that you do. But if you wish to rise above your current station, you shall do it.
What's the point in rising above my current station? I thought our work was to be done in secrecy.
It is. There is no point but pride, and pride is dangerous. Do what you will. I care not as long as everything gets adequately done.
Sounds great. Should visit the head chef.
Hi!
Head chef? Here's what I caught. Keeping busy, Resources Director. It's been a while, Resources Director. I'll be sure to pay you a visit whenever I'm swimming in underworld valuables and want to feel better about myself in my new role. I believe I'm eligible for the rank of Warden, Resources Director.
Shades line up.
You got that court musician to pipe up again. I know you can't shut up, but didn't know it was contagious.
Hey, it was all Orpheus, not me. Can't sing like that without a lot of motivation, inner turmoil, who knows what else. Why, don't you like it? This lounge seems better with a little song.
This lounge is fine. And the singing, I'm not used to it yet.
It's a change. Too good to pass up. I'll take the nectar.
Your business?
This nectar not fancy enough for you, boy, is that it? You've developed quite the delicate palate at your distinguished age.
Though having little appetite remaining for the lightness of nectar's flavor, the multi-headed monster of the underworld nevertheless accepts.
You don't like it when I pat your other heads, huh? No.
Cease bothering the dog. Keep it moving.
Hope you enjoyed that vintage bottle of ambrosia last time, Skelly, because I got you another. Here.
Aw, no way, boy. Are you kidding me right now? Why are you even... Look, I just stand around and let you beat me up. You don't have to do this. You don't even know who I am. Who I was.
You're my friend, mate. That's all that matters. Although, I don't suppose you're willing to divulge those types of details, just out of curiosity.
Nope.
Drat. Bye, everyone.
Why am I never proud of you? Don't take it personally, boy. I'm never proud of anything. Pride is perhaps our family's worst trait. See how many mortals are with us because of it.
A little pride's all right.
One of these seasons, I suppose I ought to double-check the mortals haven't gone extinct without my intervention at each step.
I have every confidence in you, young man. Now you remember that, and take my blessing here, and fight your way on out of there for me.
Keep you waiting, ladies.
Ready, sisters. One of these encounters, you'll let your guard down, and I'll kill you again for old time's sake.
A message for you guys. It says, on behalf of all Olympus, we would like for you to know that was a right good bottle of ambrosia that you offered to the god of travel, Hermes, who appreciated every drop. Sincerely, me.
You found me, Artemis. I know you have no shortage of ambrosia on Olympus, Lady Artemis, but I imagine it's less often that the stuff go all the way from there to here and back. What can I say? You make me proud to be a member of this family.
I never felt like I could be myself with everybody on this mountaintop, you know? So much posturing and bickering, and I just head out to the woods most of the time. Maybe you understand me better than the rest. I've no idea still. But I appreciate you've made attempts to try. I grow so tired of the others here, you know? I'd much rather be out with the woodland nymphs than with these gods upon this mountaintop. You must know what it's like.
What? Oh!
You know, after dying in some wretched manner, giving pets to my good boy sure helps me get back on my feet. Thanks for being here for me.
The burning embers in the eyes of monstrous Cerberus, notorious Hound of Hell, reveal that he too is amenable to the pets of which the Underworld Prince speaks, and in fact is deeply grateful for the quantity of them.
Speaking of which... That's right, boy. Ambrosia just for you. You're going to love it. Pretty much every creature, living or dead, does.
The 6 eyes of the hideous Hound of Hell go wide at once from having received the exquisite gift of rare Olympian ambrosia. The creature is rather beside himself.
May I help you?
It's hard to think of anybody more deserving of this than you, sir. So when next you are off duty, or whenever the occasion warrants, please enjoy, all right?
I suppose this must be what it's like to be a god, lad. Being shown affection such as this. And getting offerings. Are you quite sure?
Oh, I'm absolutely positive. I would never have been remotely prepared for everything I've had to face if not for all your guidance. And I don't just mean the violent stuff.
Come now, lad. Admittedly, I was quite good at it, but I was nothing other than a killer. I would be wary of all my advice if I were you.
See, that's why you give such good advice right there.
Oh, neat. Thanks. It's not so bad that you keep coming back like this, is it? At least for me it isn't.
I'm getting used to it. Though I don't think I'd feel particularly welcome anymore if not for you, Hypnos. Hey Orpheus, you know I once wrested this bottle of ambrosia from the champions of Elysium, defeating them 2 against 1, just so I could bring it here to you personally.
Please, my friend. I feel I am undeserving of such a relentless show of kindness on your part. I shall accept, but you'll relent, won't you? As well as forgive me.
Mate, if that is your wish, then it will be my pleasure to oblige. Though may this gift symbolize the strength of our friendship for an eternity to come. I've learned so much from you.
Thank you, my friend. Would that I had capacity to take some joy from this.
Skelly, is it really true you don't want to talk about how you got here? Just curious who you used to be, what you were like, your real name.
Hey, what makes you think this isn't my real name, pal? I'm offended.
Sorry, what I meant was, I was just interested to get to know you better, after all you've done to help. Anything you can share? Trade you for a detail about me?
Well, all right. I was once a commander of men. Name of Skelemius. captain of the Cretan Second Fleet, sailing on Athens under King Minos. We were unstoppable. But then one day, one wrong turn, and we sailed straight into the waters of Charybdis.
Skelly, that's incredible. So then, you and your crew, you perished at sea?
Boy, yo, you were something else, you know. All that Skelemius stuff, I could have had you eating out of my hand for days.
Oh, I get it. You got me. Fine then, Skelemius, but I don't appreciate the trick.
Oh, but I do.
All right, one more time.
Faith and courage, Zagreus. For each and every one of us upon Olympus is behind you all the way, throughout this whole affair.
Deft on your feet as ever.
Yes.
The might and fury of Olympus courses through you, noble cousin.
Your mother, Nyx, and I, we have begun a correspondence, my good kin. I do appreciate your putting us in touch. She is a lovely specimen, if you don't mind my saying so, perhaps.
Skinny little chap down to the underworld. Got the business end of a sharp spear, he did. He had it coming, though. A lot of lying and cheating and the like. Last that I heard, he's still making his amends down there.
Your foes shall all wither before you like unwatered crops.
I can do better than that.
What? Let me guess, you got caught out by one of those exalted strongbows, did you there? Next time, if you don't stand around like you're doing here right now, maybe you won't make such an easy target.
Maybe.
Whoa, you must have really gotten pretty far out there if you could get me one of these, so wow. And thanks for stopping by.
You lighten up my numerous untimely deaths, Hypnos.
Zagreus, come here a moment, please. All right. We've matters with Olympus to resolve. They don't know I'm here, most of them, besides Zeus, maybe Athena. They think you're Nyx's son rather than mine, and that your goal is still to join them on their mountain top.
What a mess. What can we do? The gods of Olympus have all been very good to me for the most part. I don't feel great about deceiving them. They keep trying to help me escape.
What can we do? We can make peace with them, and let them know the truth. So much of it as they would tolerate. Diplomacy is not your father's strong suit, but I'm going to need you two to do exactly as I say. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother. So what do you intend to do, and how do I fit in?
We're going to invite all of them to a little family gathering. Here. And you shall personally deliver them their invitation, Zagreus.
Mother, are you serious? So we're just going to have a bash with them, and they'll just see you after all this time and be fine with everything?
They certainly shall not be fine with everything. But Hades and I will be prepared to tell them what they need to hear. Don't worry. I shall do the talking.
What are you going to say?
Oh, you know. That we met, fell in love, eloped, had a child. A child who, once grown, sought desperately to reconnect with his extended family. To the chagrin of his grim lord father.
That's all true. As individual statements, at least.
Fortunately, our loving and dutiful son at last persuaded his mother and father to reveal their secretive relationship and make an effort to rejoin their great family.
Your mother won't be happy that you left.
I'll deal with her. Perhaps I'll have to visit her and the rest of them from time to time, if that's what it shall take. But I'll be back. I have no choice. Did you know that if you eat the seeds of an underworld pomegranate, then you cannot leave for 1 month out of the year per seed?
What? No, I never knew that.
Neither do they.
How soon is this family gathering you have in mind going to take place?
Soon after you invite them all, I hope. Now go. And trust in me, all right? We have a lot to learn of trust, I think.
I know what you mean. I'll let you know when it's done.
Somebody raised you very well indeed, my son. Nyx, I suppose. I'll never be half the mother she is. She's done it for eons, while I'm only getting started.
For what it's worth, I happen to think you're off to an excellent start. Nyx did teach me a lot. Achilles too, and father in a way. But there is no replacing your presence. I felt that before we ever met, and now I know for sure.
Thank you, Zagreus. Let's hope you're right. I nurtured very many plants, at least. Of that I can assure you. Perhaps my gardening experience provided a bit of a head start on this whole mothering thing.
Perhaps I'm part plant. Nyx, did you really start a correspondence with Lord Ares, as he put it to me recently? Is everything all right with you and him?
His interest in the underworld is genuine, and he does not regard me as beneath him, even if the technicality exists. The Olympians and the chthonic gods, we have much left to learn of one another's kind.
What a father. He's forbidden any contact whatsoever.
You have repeatedly received such contact, all despite your father's wishes, child.
Fair point. Here's the catch of the day. Why, thank you. Hits the spot, doesn't it, boy? I know you're caught up in the middle of all this and having to weigh your loyalties more than you'd like. I'm sorry we're putting you through this.
The Underworld Prince's next attempt to bribe the monstrous triple-headed hellhound into further liking him proves once again successful, as the kingly gift of heavenly ambrosia is beyond compare.
Here, sir. To you and to Patroclus. May the remainder of eternity more than make up for everything it took for you to come this far.
Oh, thank you, lad. Prince. Zagreus. You really oughtn't to have. In fact, I shall accept this from you once again, but not a bottle more.
Really? I mean, I meant no offense, of course. It's just, I thought you enjoyed this stuff, no?
We do enjoy it, quite a bit, in fact. But in Elysium, It's something to be earned more than accepted, and, well, perhaps in being there, a bit of our old pride is coming back.
Well, good. You have much to be proud of, Achilles. You're a great warrior, a great instructor, a great friend.
If indeed I've something to be proud of, lad, is that someone such as you can say a thing like that to me and mean it.
I mean it.
Huh?
What do you know? This came true. Took some figuring out, but so does any decent plan, I guess. Skelly, I'm serious. You really won't tell me anything about you. You're just going to leave me to speculate forever.
Yep.
You know, Skelly, I still cannot entirely get over that whole permanently kill you stunt you pulled on me. You had me deeply worried for a while, all for just a laugh.
Yeah, that's right. Not exactly much to do here, in case you hadn't noticed recently. Good thing I'm able to stay occupied with intellectual pursuits.
That's what you call it, then? In any case, I did want to make sure. Are you sure that you're alright having to stand around like this?
You kidding, pal? This is the life. Imagine getting paid to stand around and being pals with you.
Well, great, I guess.
Ready.